Jungkook performs a controversial magic trick. Meanwhile, fans are angry at HYBE. Katy Perry was slammed for hugging J-Hope. Jungkook was reunited with his dog. And stay tuned for today's BTS fact about how V became a member purely by accident. He never intended to become a K-pop star. Make sure to watch until the end to discover more. Jungkook's cigarette magic trick. On January 24th, a video that appears to show Jungkook doing a magic trick with a cigarette got a lot of attention online. The person in the video wasn't shown clearly, but certain things like tattoos, a voice that sounded like him, and a laugh that many recognize made lots of people believe it was really Jungkook. Someone who might be in the military with him is believed to have shared this video. It shows Jungkook making a cigarette disappear, which made everyone watching laugh. A blue apron with his name on it in the video also made it seem more likely it was him. However, no one knows for sure where the video came from, and some think it might have been shared in a private chat. This event made fans even more interested in what Jungkook is up to while he's doing his military service, especially on social media, where they keep track of his activities. Jungkook being seen smoking in Los Angeles before had already caused a stir online, with some people criticizing him and others defending him, saying he was just making choices like any other adult. People on social media have been talking about how real and relaxed he is, and they're happy he stays true to himself even when people are watching him closely. Fans also had fun talking about his magic trick online, with some joking that he must have learned magic from a wizard school because of how good the trick was. The ongoing discussions about his personal life show how much people watch and talk about famous people, even when they are supposed to be having a private time like serving in the military. Fans are angry at HYBE. J-Hope just started his first music tour after finishing his required military service. He plans to perform in several places across America and Asia. But there's a big fuss about how much the tickets cost and how they're being sold, which is taking away from the excitement. On January 22nd, the tickets were first sold only to members of a special group, which made a lot of people very upset online because the tickets were really expensive. The company that manages BTS set ticket prices that were way higher than expected, over 5 times what they were in Seoul. Some of these tickets cost more than $1,000, which many fans think is a lot of money, especially now when lots of people are dealing with high living costs everywhere. People didn't just complain about the high prices. They were also unhappy because HYBE chose smaller venues like arenas instead of bigger places like stadiums for J-Hope's tour. This choice made fans think that HYBE didn't realize how popular J-Hope really is, and because of this, many fans won't be able to see him perform live. This decision has left a lot of fans really disappointed and added to the ongoing upset about how HYBE handles ticket sales and prices. This isn't the first time HYBE has been in hot water for how they price and sell tickets, showing that they often have a tough time making decisions that make both the business and the fans happy. Jin recently got a lot of negative comments online. This happened after a short preview of his new song for a TV show called When the Stars Gossip was released to the public. The song is called Close to You, and some people didn't say nice things about Jin's singing, or the quality of the music. However, many of Jin's fans stood up for him quickly. They said that the mean comments were mostly from people known as haters, who often spread negativity about famous people in the K-pop world. These fans explained that this type of negative reaction happens a lot in the K-pop community and is sometimes called a hate train. These supporters also praised how Jin sang in the song, trying to show that he actually did a good job despite the criticism. They focused on his skills and what he added to the song. The complete song is set to come out on January 26th. Many of Jin's fans think that the quick negative comments are just a common thing, where people judge too fast based on just a small part of the song without waiting to hear the whole thing. Jungkook was reunited with his dog. On January 25th, Jungkook posted a really sweet video with his dog Bam on Instagram. The video was shared on Bam's own account, and it really touched the hearts of all his fans. It looks like Jungkook had just come back from a short break from his military duties, and he was super happy to see his pet again. The video is only 13 seconds long, but it's really cute. It shows Jungkook playing with Bam, trying to teach him a trick with a bone. Bam keeps trying to grab the bone instead of following the commands to let go and sit. In the end, Jungkook just laughs and lets Bam have the bone, and this sweet moment made fans all over the world really happy. The video spread like wildfire across different social media sites, making lots of people in the BTS fan community really happy. They were excited to see Jungkook again and hear his voice, which they've missed. People really noticed how Bam looked at Jungkook with so much love and how their playful time together was really touching. This wholesome moment was something fans really valued. This video of Jungkook and Bam not only gave fans a peek into what Jungkook does in his free time, but also showed how strong the bond can be between pets and their owners. This really struck a chord with his fans. J-Hope received a personal invitation from France's First Lady. On January 23rd, J-Hope took the stage at the famous Le Gala des Pièces Jaunes charity event in Paris, France. His performance was a big hit, impressing everyone there. This important event is held every year and is led by France's First Lady, Brigitte Macron. Its main goal is to raise money to help make things better for children and teenagers who are in the hospital. This year's event was extra special because J-Hope was personally invited by Madame Macron to start the event with his performance. The next day, during a live stream on Weverse, J-Hope talked about what it was like to perform there and how honored he felt to be invited by the First Lady herself. He shared that he felt pretty nervous about being the first act because it's a big responsibility. I was more nervous because it was the opening, and I was specifically asked to do the opening. The opening is a very important role, J-Hope told his fans. He also mentioned how much support he got from First Lady Brigitte Macron during the event. She not only invited him, but also came to watch him practice, which meant a lot to him. He thanked her by saying, "Thank you." I think that part was also very meaningful. She even watched the rehearsal. Merci. J-Hope's performance at Le Gala des Pièces Jaunes was not just about music. It was about connecting cultures, from South Korea to France, and showing how artists like him are committed to using their fame to help others. This event was a chance for him to support a good cause while sharing his art with the world. J-Hope was disrespected by the hosts, according to some fans. However, during the 2025 Gala des Pièces Jaunes, member J-Hope's participation caused quite a stir among his fans and people online. Many felt that J-Hope was not treated properly during the event's live stream on TikTok, accusing the coverage of being biased against him and his fans. Even before the show kicked off, those watching the TikTok live stream noted that the host seemed to have a negative attitude toward J-Hope. As the event went on, viewers pointed out various moments that seemed to disrespect J-Hope. These included the way the host said J-Hope's name, how and when BTS songs were played, and the comments the host made during the evening. J-Hope had been specially asked to start the event, a significant and honorable request. However, his fans believed that the way he was treated did not show the respect usually given to someone in such a prestigious role. This led to a lot of disappointment and upset among his supporters, who took to the internet to express their frustration over what they viewed as unprofessional behavior by the event organizers and partiality by the hosts during the live stream. Jin's new message for fans. On January 25th, Jin posted a special New Year's message on Weverse as the Lunar New Year was about to start. In his post, Jin playfully wished everyone could get rich in the new year, which made his fans laugh and feel nostalgic. Many of them shared how much they missed him and hoped he would do a live video chat soon. Fans on the social media site X reacted warmly to Jin's message. They joked back about wanting to be rich, with some saying they needed the money to buy concert tickets and support BTS. Overall, everyone loved the message and felt closer to Jin, hoping to see him live since he hadn't been on Weverse Live since the end of December 2024. In his last solo live session on Weverse in October 2024, Jin celebrated the release of a new version of his song, Super Tuna, and gave an early birthday shout-out to his bandmate Jimin. He then appeared again with J-Hope in late December to share some holiday joy, showing how he likes to keep in touch with fans on special occasions. Jin also keeps his fans entertained with his weekly show, Run Jin. In his latest message, just a few days before Lunar New Year on January 29th, Jin was his usual charming and funny self. He talked about being unsure how to send his New Year greetings on time and joked about his timing, but still shared his best wishes. Additionally, Jin donated a significant amount of around $70,000 to Korea University Medical Center on January 23rd. This money will help treat patients with incurable diseases in poorer countries, showing Jin's dedication to helping others. Fans really admired this gesture and felt proud to support Jin, making their celebration of the New Year even more special. As the Lunar New Year started to be celebrated on January 25th, with the official holiday beginning on January 27th, Jin's thoughtful message and kind donation made the beginning of the year extra joyful for his fans worldwide, known as ARMYs. They are all looking forward to more updates from Jin throughout the year. Jimin's real-life personality was exposed by a designer. On January 23rd, in an interview with Cultured magazine, well-known florist Shin Sun-ah gave high praise to BTS's Jimin for his professional behavior, while filming the music video for Smeraldo Garden Marching Band. Even though the set was tough to work on, Jimin stayed focused and helped make sure everything went smoothly. The music video, which was released on June 28, 2024, showed Jimin as the main singer of the fictional Smeraldo Garden Marching Band, set in a beautiful forest scene. The video also showed Jimin dancing with groups of children and adults, which added a fun and friendly vibe to the video. Shin Sun-ah, who is famous for her creative flower designs and has worked with several K-pop groups like Blackpink, BTS, 17, and Red Velvet, shared a special moment from when they were making the video. She talked about how nicely Jimin treated everyone on set, from kids to older people. Despite being busy with dancing and singing, he made time to talk to and take care of the people around him. Shin also mentioned that the set was covered with little hills and fake grass, which made it a tough place to move around, especially for Jimin, who was wearing dress shoes. But Jimin never complained. Even when he slipped during a take, he kept performing intensely without getting upset, which really impressed everyone watching. Fans of Jimin quickly spread Shin's praises on social media, showing how much they admire his professionalism and kindness. They loved how Jimin managed to perform so well, while also being kind to everyone on set, showing that he's not just a talented performer, but also a really nice guy. This praise from Shin Sun-ah, who has lots of experience in the entertainment industry, made Jimin's fans even prouder of him. They shared stories and messages about how kind and professional Jimin is, and how people who have worked with him always have great things to say about him. Fans felt a lot of pride and emotion from these behind-the-scenes stories, which show why Jimin is so loved as both an artist and a person. Katy Perry was slammed for hugging J-Hope. At the charity concert, a moment on stage between singer Katy Perry and J-Hope caused different reactions from fans. This happened on January 23rd, and a video of Perry hugging J-Hope and calling him so hot spread all over social media. Fans of BTS had mixed feelings about this. Some were happy to see their favorite star alongside Katy Perry, but others remembered something Perry said in the past that bothered them. In 2019, after BTS performed at an event called the Jingle Ball, Katy Perry made a joke before her performance that upset many BTS fans. She said that the fans should be happy because they got to stay up past their bedtime. Many fans felt like she was making fun of them, and they left the event early because they were upset. Because of this past incident, some fans think Katy Perry was just trying to get more attention by being friendly with J-Hope. The offensive stereotype about BTS fans. At a past concert with both Western artists and BTS, Katy Perry made a joke that got mixed reactions from the audience. She said that many of the fans there, who were mostly BTS fans, were allowed to stay up past their bedtime. Some fans thought this joke meant that Katy Perry saw all ARMYs as just teenage girls, which is a stereotype people often have about K-pop fans. However, this joke was actually an inside joke that Katy Perry often makes with her own fans, who have been mostly teenagers throughout her career. Even with this background, not all ARMYs liked the joke. Some felt that Katy Perry should have realized that the audience was very diverse and that not everyone might get or like the joke. One fan said they didn't think Katy Perry deserved the negative reactions she got. This fan pointed out that artists usually speak to their own fans during concerts, not to everyone there, and saw Perry's comment as just a light joke. They mentioned that it's common for K-pop fans to get upset over being labeled as just crazy teenagers. But they thought Perry's comment, which simply called them young, wasn't really harmful. This fan believed that if BTS had made a similar joke only for ARMYs, the fans would have understood and not been upset. Another fan felt differently, emphasizing how the concert audience was made up of many different people. This fan didn't like being called a teenage fangirl and talked about how unfair and belittling this stereotype is, especially for older fans and adults who also enjoy K-pop. This fan's comments show how even small jokes can reinforce stereotypes and cause misunderstandings among a varied group of fans. This situation at the concert started a bigger discussion about how artists interact with their fans and the general public. It shows that even jokes meant to be fun can sometimes have unexpected effects, and lead to important conversations about being inclusive and respectful in the music community. How V accidentally became a K-pop idol. BTS member V has a truly unique story about how he entered the world of K-pop. Originally just tagging along with a friend to an audition at Big Hit Entertainment in Daegu, V had no plans to audition himself. This simple decision to support his friend ended up changing his life completely. While on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, V shared how unexpected this whole experience was. He went to the audition just to be there for his friend, but the people running the audition noticed him and asked him to try out right then and there. V surprised everyone with his wide range of talents, including dancing, singing, beatboxing, rapping, and even playing the saxophone. Each time he finished showing one skill, they asked him if he could do anything else, and he kept impressing them until he ran out of performances. The audition wasn't just a chance for V to show off his skills, it also showed how quickly he could think on his feet and grab an opportunity. He humorously recalled during the interview that, unfortunately, his friend didn't make it, which made the audience and Jimmy Fallon laugh. V's adventure didn't end there. On another show called You Quiz on the Block, he talked again about how he ended up at the audition by accident and then made it into BTS. The host, Yoo Jae-suk, pointed out how strange it was that V's friend didn't get through, but V did. V made it clear that he really tried hard in that unexpected audition. Yoo Jae-suk was so impressed by V's efforts and attitude that he joked he would have picked V too, especially after hearing how V handled the saxophone part of his audition. This whole series of events not only kicked off V's career, but also became a famous story of how sometimes just being in the right place at the right time with the right mindset can open up incredible doors. V's story is often brought up as an example of the unexpected paths to success in the K-pop industry, showing both his commitment and the lucky break that led him to fame.